What is up, everyone? Hey, so I showcased these homes a few weeks ago, but I have a lot of people ask me some questions. So I'm gonna give a better tour of the community here of Encanto so you guys know what you're getting. So I'm gonna go through the neighborhood before we tour the home. So we got these 3 homes here. But I'm going to show you, so I'm going to tour these next. So I'm going to go show you how they're being built in the community so you know how the backload garages work and all that good stuff. So I'm going to do that right now, and then we'll come back and tour these 3 homes in detail. All right, so we're going to start with the back of the home so you get an idea what I talk about when I say backload garages. So the way they work is you'll have, I call it like a 6-pack. So you have a driveway going in, you'll have 3 homes there, 3 homes there, and you have a backload garage. You have a side yard. You do not have any shared walls. So, and just kind of give you an idea where they're located. They're located in the southwest part of Bakersfield in one of the best school districts in all of Bakersfield at the Buena Vista School District. And, you know, we're looking at starting between that 375 to that 420 right now. And I would imagine if you can jump in now, you can get a smoking deal because there's some homes down there that will be ready to be moved in very shortly. And you can see over there as well. So this will give you a better idea when I say a 6-pack. So you would drive in this driveway, and then you just pull into your garage. So then you have 3 homes there. So that's why I call it a 6-pack. So that will give you an idea of how they're situated. And then we'll walk over here so you'll see what it looks like in the front of your home. So you have like a private little courtyard of some sort, I want to call it. So then your home is facing into here. You'll have like this nice green belt, and you'll have your homes kind of like face each other. It kind of reminds me of what you see in Irvine, Orange County area, or even some of the populated areas of Texas. I wish I could show you where they have the concrete laid out in the middle, but they don't have that yet. But you'll have somewhat of a private little courtyard there. And then in terms of the builder, it's the Lennar builder. And, you know, you're looking at a very good price, probably the best price in Bakersfield. And then I'm going to take in a tour of the model homes here in a second, a super detailed tour, because everyone's asking, hey, what is up with this Encanto at that price? Well, I want to share that with you. And in addition to that, there is an HOA. So you're looking at about $115 for the HOA. They take care of your front yard, so you don't have to worry about mowing your front yard at all, which is very nice. And then they have the mailbox is kind of privately located here. So it's like one stop, drive by, grab your mail, you go home. So there's not going to be mailboxes in front of your home. But all right, so let's take a tour of the 3 models. We'll do all 3 of them. We'll walk them. So this video is probably gonna be a lot longer than what you're used to, but at least you'll get a view of each of the homes, the quality of the homes, and it will give you a better understanding of what they're all about. So, and if you saw my other video, this one's gonna be a little bit more detailed in terms of walking all 3 of them. All right, let's go. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Hemingway right now. So as you can see, it has that nice, cool front with all that stone. All right, and I'm gonna put everything below in terms of pricing and availability in the comment section. So you walk up, you got this nice, tall door, translucent glass. And then what I like about this, they're using the wood-like tile. And I'll go a little bit slower so you guys can get a good feel for it. You'll get a fan in the primary living room area. And then you got your dining room incorporated there. And then this is your side yard. So all the homes will have a nice side yard and no shared walls. So you're basically at this price point, you're a home, you're not a townhouse, you're not a condo. And this is the staircase to upstairs. So you have this beautiful island in the kitchen. That would be to the garage. Got these nice slate cabinetry. I don't know if you can see that. It's almost like a gray brown. Quartz throughout. You got an undermount sink, very large sink. Everything here is electric. Good amount of cabinetry, good amount of storage. And all the fixtures that you see here are going to be included. You got 2 storage closets. One is a linen. One is more of a coat closet for your vacuums and your winter coats. And then conveniently located off the kitchen, so if you have parties and so forth, you got a nice powder room. All right, so let's go upstairs. And again, this is Encanto. It's about, I don't know, 15 minutes from the new Hard Rock Casino, so very, very close to the casino. And then, you know, you're in some of the best school district, or you're in the best school district in all of Bakersfield. So right there, you got a nice linen cabinet there. Got a window to bring that natural light into your hallway here. This will give you a better view of that 6-pack. And up here, you got the carpet. And that's the primary room. We'll go there in a second. Got 2 rooms here. So basically 3 rooms on the back, actually. Sorry. And these 2 that I just showed have the walk-in closet. And the third has more of a stand-up closet. And over here, you have your washroom and a full bathroom. And then here's the primary room. And then this room has a lot of windows off the front here. And a massive walk-in closet. And then it's got the subway with a hexagon all the way to the ceiling, double sink. All right, so we got 2 more to go. Let's go. All right, this is number 2. This one here, a little bit different, has the stone with the shiplap. So you're gonna walk in. And then the layout's just a tad bit different than the other one. You're gonna walk in and you have somewhat of a platform or foyer area, and this will be your staircase. So then you turn around here and you have this nice L-shape area. So a little bit more private kitchen area here versus that open concept. And then there's your side yard that we were talking about. All right, so this will be where your formal dining room's at. Got all those windows flanking the front. You got that living area here. Go back to the kitchen area. Nice size island, quartz countertops. All the nice upgrades throughout the home, just like all of them. So you got the undermount sink, the Moen, electric appliances, big island, nice fixtures. This would be to the garage. Then you have the 2 storage areas here. One more of like a linen or pantry. Then your coat closet. And then you got a powder room here. So when you do have parties, they just have to stay downstairs. You got the wood-like tile again. And then now let's go upstairs. And again, to kind of talk about schools, some of the best schools in this neighborhood, Panama Buena Vista School District, Stockdale High School, so top-notch schools. You can look those up to verify. This is the primary peak. We'll come back to that in a second. You got your laundry room. Little area here for storage. Your media can for your router. The back of the home. So this one here is a 3-bedroom, not a 4-bedroom. And a nice walk-in closet. Both of these are at the back of the home. So you can see how nice the side yard is. It's good size. I mean, for that price at $400,000, you're getting a lot of homes, so that's very nice. And you got this full bathroom here. And then up here, you got the wood-like tile and the carpet. So the wet areas do have the wood-like tile. Here's your primary room. Very good sized primary room. This one is off the front. This is a very good sized room. You see the large furniture in here. It's still pretty good size. Here is the primary bathroom, toilet, walk-in shower with the subway tile to the ceiling, double vanity sinks, and you got a walk-in closet off the front. Some storage shelves there. All right, that's model home number 2. Let's go to number 3. All right, last but not least, here we are on the last one. So has all these windows out front. There's no stone or shiplap, so it's more of a stucco. So if you like that clean look, this would be the one. And disregard that door there. That would be a garage. It's currently their office, but come over here. You got the pantry and the kitchen area. So kind of the pan around. And there's your staircase upstairs. Then this has the side yard here. So over here, you got the front door. You got a coat closet, which is very convenient. This is your living area here. So you're in the mix with the kitchen on this particular one. The other one was a little bit more cockeyed to the left. This one here, you're right in the mix. Then everything here is electric. You got the nice quartz countertops, the large undermount sink. This would be to the garage. This is your powder room. Now let's go upstairs. Got this landing. So if you're looking for something in that 400 range, this would be the one to get. You walk up, you have this nice little loft area. So view the back of the home. Laundry area. The storage area. I do like this loft area. It's gonna be a little open air office. Bedroom 1. This one here, instead of being on the front, you get a side view. This is on the corner lot. And then they have nice wide hallways, which makes it feel bigger. This bedroom has a walk-in closet. So walk up the stairs, laundry room, bedroom, bedroom, additional storage right here in the hallway. Then you have this large bathroom, one piece, nice sized tub, toilet, vanity, undermount sinks with the quartz countertops. Now, Very large primary room, so you can kind of see the size of it. You got a king bed there, but then you have all the space, even with the bigger furniture there. And this is off the front of the home. And then you will get all the can lights, the fans, the fire sprinkler system throughout the home. So if you ever have a fire, those will pop and distinguish the fire. Now here's the primary room. You got a lot of space right here, open space here, so it feels really large. Good sized walk-in closet. Double vanity sinks. And I always point these out because I love the under mount way better than the top mount. Keeps it nice and clean. Got a toilet over here. Bathroom, let that natural air come in. Hexagon tile with tile going to the ceiling. All right, so you guys got to see a little bit more of a detailed tour of Encanto, where you can see how the 6-packs work and then how the backload garages work. You got to see the 3 model homes. If you're not familiar with this, it's in the most desirable part of Bakersfield in the Southwest. It's basically like Panama and Old River. I can kind of put the cross streets right here so you know exactly where it's at. If you're curious to know and you want to get in a home for that 400,000 mark and not worry about maintenance of their front yard because it's handled by the HOA, this would be the neighborhood to get. The fixtures, the cabinets, everything is top notch in these particular homes. They've done a great job. If you like this, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow. Otherwise, on to the next neighborhood. Have a great day. Bye.